In today's video, I will be explaining how the clan games work and provide you with tips and tricks I use to get the maximum score to help my clan unlock all reward tiers. What's going on, my friends? My name is Joe. Welcome back to the show. And the clan games is an event that happens every 30 days, which clan members complete challenges to unlock free rewards. You need to be a town hall level 6 or higher and in a clan to participate. Now, you can only start clan games in one clan. If you leave that clan, you cannot go to a different clan and start clan games there. You have to go back to that original clan that you started in to complete your clan games. Now, if you leave the clan afterwards, you will get your rewards based on whatever that clan was able to unlock. We can determine that the clan games are coming up or active by information provided in the in-game events tab or the strongman's caravan being present on the upper left side of your home village. By selecting the caravan, a menu will pop up that shows 3 different tabs. We have challenges, clan, and rewards. You're also going to see time remaining until clan games ends. Underneath it, we have the score, and to the right of that, we have the clan's overall score. Now, this month is a little bit different because it is Clash of Clans birthday, which means that we can collect up to 5,000 points to contribute to our clan's overall score to unlock up to 7 reward tiers filled with magic items and resources, gems, etc. Also, when you look at your score, you're going to see a yellow plus sign icon. If you press that, it will say, get 4,000 points to choose an extra reward when the clan games ends. So you can get up to 4,000 points and still collect an extra reward. On a normal month, players have the option to collect 4,000 points to contribute to their overall clan score with 6 rewards tier. Starting with the challenges tab, in this section, this is where we select the tasks that we want to complete to contribute to our score and our clan's overall score. Now, there are home village tasks in light blue and the night village or the builder base in dark blue. Now, when we select one of these options, you'll notice that this one says wall whacker, which is destroy 25 times wall segments in multiplayer battles. It tells us exactly where we need to complete this task, as well as an amount of points that will be contributed to your score, which is only 150 points. It's kind of lame. And you have to complete it within 3 hours or it expires. Now, I can select this one to start it, and then you'll notice that it says trash. Now, let's say that I didn't want to do this task. I can in fact trash it, but it's going to say if you trash this challenge, you won't be able to start another one for 10 minutes, which is kind of ridiculous. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of us choose to just go ahead and gem this. And this is going to become very important later on in the video when I explain how to speed up clan games to get this thing knocked out fast. So it's going to show a timer. We're going to go ahead and gem this one to get it over with, and that's going to go into your score. If you had completed that task, it would have went to your score, which goes to your overall clan score. Now, going into the clan tab, this is going to show all my hyper active clanmates that have already completed 5,000 points. I mean, good job, guys. It's actually crazy to see this many players with 5,000 points already. Now, it's going to show the player's name as well as the amount of points that they've collected, so you'll see who's actually contributed to the clan and who's only done like one task just to claim rewards. You know it happens. You're also going to notice that there's a clock icon that shows that these players have an active challenge going. This player's doing one of those challenges for 150 points. This one's doing one for 150. I'm so sorry, that really is not good. But then this player right here has a challenge worth 600 points. Going over to the rewards tab, this is broken down in tiers. Now, if your clan is not participating in clan games or they have not completed a certain tier, they haven't collected enough points, your rewards are going to show up in gray. So all of these options that are in blue are options that are currently unlocked and will be unlocked when the timer remaining ends. At the end of the clan games timer, you will be able to select one reward from each tier unlocked, and if you have collected 4,000 points, you will be offered an extra reward from one of the tiers after your initial reward selection. And in most cases, I normally select from the highest tier unlocked because that normally has the best rewards. Also, you normally have 6 days from the end of clan games to collect your rewards, so try to remember to log back in to collect those, that way you don't miss out. So this is that section of the video where I'm going to give you some tips and tricks on how I complete clan games as quickly as possible. Now, I showed my clanmates at the beginning of the video that were over like 5,000 points or at 5,000 points already. Now, what you need to understand is that these guys right here are super hardcore. They love Clash of Clans and they want to contribute to the clan. So they probably knocked out clan games in like the first hour or two that the clan games were live. Now remember, you have 5 days and currently 15 hours. So by the time you see this video, like 3 days left to complete clan games, and you got time. You don't have to do it all in one sitting like everybody else. Now, most players prefer the builder-based task because you don't need to wait for an army to train. But when I browse through some of these, they're really kind of lame. I mean, like 150 points, it says earn a star in multiplayer battle using a wizard. I mean, 150, like, come on. So here's what I tend to do when it comes to this kind of stuff for my clan is I will go through and I will start gemming the challenges. And I know some of you don't want to hear this, but this is realistically how I generate better tasks with higher points so we can get this thing done as quickly as possible. This one right here, 30 buildings, 100 points, really not worth it. But let me show you what you can uncover. All right, so after going through and trying to help my clanmates out just a little bit, you're gonna notice that our point offerings have changed quite a bit. Now we have things like 3-star base for 300 points, relatively easy. This one right here is destroy 10 archer towers, so that's technically 2 attacks. And the same thing applies as we get into some builder-based options as well when it comes to destroy 4 multi-mortars for 600 points. These are actually really nice offerings, but in this case, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a gold storage one because I'm working on a free-to-play base and I need a lot of resources. So sometimes I will select resource offerings or the gold elixir, dark elixir ones, or in this case storages, and knock those out really fast to complete these points. Another task that I tend to go after if I don't want to do builder-based tasks is stuff like this one right here where it says supercharge, deploy 100 housing space worth of super troops in multiplayer battles. That's worth 500 points, and since I'm doing sneaky goblin farming anyways, that's one of the ones that I'm going to go after. Hopefully my clanmates don't steal it because that will happen if you're in a very active clan. Now, not every single challenge that I select is going to be a high value one. There is one right here that is clear 5 obstacles from your home village or builder base, and this one's actually like worth 50 points. It doesn't seem very significant, but we can go ahead and jump over to the builder base. If you kept your old barbarian statue, a lot of times grass will populate around that statue, and this doesn't really cost much to complete. We just use 50 elixir to pull the tall grass, and you can finish that task in a matter of seconds. Now notice the pop-up, we can go ahead and select that. It's like one of those new quality of life things that they added like a year or two back, where it brings us directly back into the menu without having to go back to our home village, click the caravan to see challenges. Now there is one right here that is worth 800 points, and it says win 5 multiplayer battles in a row. Now that doesn't mean that you need to 3-star every single base that you attack on the home village in multiplayer battles. We can select this and use it as an opportunity to farm. Like we want to farm resources for our village, we're trying to do wall upgrades, or we might need dark elixir for a hero upgrade, and we can use sneaky goblins to achieve this. So if I go out and find a super easy base to attack where the town hall is like right there, we just have to get 1 star. So we could very easily just do this right here with sneaky goblins, and this is just to show you that you don't have to do all builder base tasks to complete clan games. So let's go ahead and drop a super wall breaker. That was an epic fail on my part. Let's go ahead and drop the jump right here to get in on the town hall, and then we're going to send some sneaky goblins in there to clear the town hall to complete 1 of the 5 attacks. So the sneaky goblins will clear, maybe let's invisibility again. There we go. And then we can bail out without having to use our entire army to do so. And we have completed 1 of the 5 wins. And then there's also one more challenge that I want to make you aware of. And I think Phillies has been sitting on it all morning. He has a super giant challenge worth 1,500 points. Now, these are super rare, so you very rarely will see them. But what I want to mention is that there are super troop challenges worth that many points. And even though you have to more than likely request super troops from your clanmates. You can also use your raid medals to request those as well if you're like a Town Hall 10 and above. It really depends on whether you can get those troops. But then also I want to mention what I've done here. We are sitting on 4,350 out of the 5,000 points, and I've got one more challenge that I've got to knock out, which is like some Dark Elixir. But also notice that I have pushed up a lot of high value challenges for my clanmates. So instead of just doing a bunch of builder based ones to try to get this done first by myself and not contribute to the clan overall, I did a bunch of farming. So I stole a ton of resources to set myself up for an upgrade later on. I got a couple of builder potions activated at the moment. But also keep in mind that by pushing up all these high value challenges, it also entices my clanmates to probably knock out a couple more of these to increase our overall score in clan games to possibly unlock the 7th tier in this case and get the best rewards.